The date, the 27th of December, 1978. On this day, Spain became a democracy. On February the 16th, 1936, the Popular Front left-wing coalition won Spanish elections, beating a bitterly opposed right-wing coalition by a narrow margin. On the 18th of July, prominent army officer Francisco Franco joined a planned coup in which he was meant to take control of Spain's Africa army. The coup failed in its objective of decisively removing Spain's left-wing government and led to the beginning of the Spanish Civil War. Many of the nationalist side's leaders were killed during the war, allowing Franco to fill a leadership void and become, after winning the Civil War in 1939, Spain's dictator. Franco designated Spain a monarchy in 1947, but did not appoint a monarch, instead enjoying many privileges of a king without taking such a title, ruling as king instead of exiled Alfonso XIII, who had fled Spain in 1931. Franco's regime was authoritarian, but not strictly fascist. It was staunchly traditional and conservative, and although shared many facets of fascist thought, was not, as fascism, revolutionary. Aware of his advancing years, Franco selected Juan Carlos, Alfonso XIII's grandson, as his heir, growing close to the prince in the late 60s and 70s. Franco died on the 20th of November, 1975, with Juan Carlos ascending to the throne 8 days later. He was expected to continue Franco's nationalist, authoritarian regime, but instead immediately began a process of democratization, appointing a prime minister in 1976, who the following year became the first democratically elected prime minister of Spain in over 40 years. Juan Carlos oversaw the formulation of a constitution protecting democratic rights and processes, which was ratified after a referendum on the 6th of December 1978, and was signed by Juan Carlos on the 27th of the same month, effectively ending the transition from Franco's regime to democratically ruled Spain. Juan Carlos continued to rule democratic Spain, surviving an attempted Francoist coup in 1981 until 2014, when he abdicated in favour of his son, Felipe VI. Everything becomes history. Until next time, goodbye.